Check those out, and you can also search to see what other plant kits we have for the AeroGarden. They all work in just the same way. All you need is a little water, some electricity, and your seed kit, and you're ready to go. Time now for an item we've been excited about for the entire evening, and it's our one-time only value. But when the show is over, the deal is over. You want to shop this one-time only price right now on QVC.com. Now, Kansas City Steak Company is that marvelous company we first discovered on QVC in 1995. In our 50 and 50 tour, we brought them in, and one of the first products they brought to us were strip steaks. But tonight we bring you the king of all steaks, the Filet Mignon. And what goes better with a Filet Mignon than potatoes? I don't know what, because this is the twice baked potato. So you get a 6-ounce Filet Mignon, and then 6 twice baked potatoes that are stuffed with bacon and cheddar cheese. Two of God's most perfect foods. And it all comes together at a one-time only price, and I have no auto delivery on this. So we're shipping this either now or 12/7, in time for holiday gift giving or for your holiday feasting. Let me encourage you to remember that ordinarily this would be $152.40 at QVC. Tonight you're saving almost $26.50. Now, if you want it delivered now, I have $1,200 to go around. If you want it 12/7, I have $1,100 to go around. I also have Chef Ralph Pallarino joining me live via Skype from his own home to tell me more about it. There he is.
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on, you man? I see you got the COVID cut going on there.
Oh, yeah. You like it? Little curlies in the back. I may have to tame it a little bit, but it's working for me now.
Hey, buddy, it's nice to see you again, and nice to have Kansas City products back on the air. The only thing left here is a salad or a nice green vegetable, and you've got a balanced dinner plate.
Yeah, we set it up for you. First of all, the potato. Let's just start with the potato. It is twice baked, so you get in every spoonful this unbelievable creamy potato with that unbelievable bacon, and then we put cheddar inside and then on top. And then, David, you know what's great? We keep the integrity of the potato on the bottom, so it's like one of those thick cut French fries. So that's the potato. Like you said, you take it out of the wrapper, frozen, into the oven at 400 degrees for about 25 to 35 minutes, and it's done. That's the potato. Now the steak. What we're known for, Kansas City Steak Company is known for their unbelievable, as we call it, super trimmed filet mignon. This is 6 ounces. This is super trimmed. What do I mean by that? We have about 32 butchers on our floor. They take it through a machine, David. They literally take the whole filet, and it's like shaving, like you would shave your face. They get every ounce of fat off of that filet, so you get this beautiful 6-ounce, tender, butter, wet-aged, by the way, filet mignon like you would get at the restaurant.
Now, we've got one super rare. We have one medium well. But it's important to know that you can enjoy these any way you like. And the best part is they're going to grill quickly, and they're going to be juicy and tender. Ralph, I love giving the gift of food during the holiday season because it's always the right size. It always is appreciated.
Yes. No, you make a great point. I know as a man, all I want is food for Christmas and my birthday. People, whenever they ask me, I want wine, I want food. They're like, Ralph, don't you want anything else? I'm like, no, I want food and I want wine. It's perfect for me. And you're right. It's such a great gift, especially nowadays. Like, can you imagine this arriving at your doorstep and you being able to make a nice meal for your family? Like, I have a nice glass of wine. When I'm finished here, I'm going to make a Manhattan. I'm going to sit down with this filet and potato, and I'm good to go. I'm having my own party, David, right here.
Oh, my word. It would be so easy to do that. And I'll tell you, so many people now are making their choice. We're delivering either now or we'll ship these on the 7th of December. Now, we're a bit more limited, I believe, in the immediate ship. Is that right? I beg your pardon. It's the December. The December ship is more limited and more popular. You should also know there is no auto delivery tonight, and this price only good until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. That's the end of our show. Now, if you want to serve this with just some roasted vegetables, no extra carbohydrates, no potatoes, then this would be the way to go. And if you are looking to do a little surf and turf, lobster tail, filet, delightful. And then finally, you want to dress up those potatoes a little more, Add some broccoli florets and a little sour cream.
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be
I
delightful?
like that. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh. You got me on that one, David.
I know. All of this comes together for you at a really, really great price tonight and a really great time when we're looking for those perfect gift ideas for everyone on your list. Don't miss out on this. We're very, very busy on our phone lines. A lot of you are picking this up tonight. Chef Ralph, are these steaks packaged individually?
Yes, individually they come frozen. So what you're going to do is the night before, if you have a chance, take them out and just put them in the refrigerator. The next day, take them out and put them on your tabletop or your counter. Let them come to room temperature. That's a chef tip. Always cook your steak at room temperature because you don't want to fight the cold and the heat, whether it's in the oven or on the grill. If you're in a pinch, David, put these in cold water for about 30 to 40 minutes. We give you the grill guide. We want to give you the confidence that you can make this steak no matter which way, wherever. You have the grill guide. We'll give you the internal temperature, and we'll tell you how long to cook it, so you're ready to go.
I mean, you go inside here. I mean, these are obviously very rare. These aren't quite done. So you've got an opportunity to really enjoy something fantastic. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We're really excited to bring you both the steak and the baked potato, but not just any baked potato, twice baked cheddar bacon potatoes. And that makes these perfect. Now, there's also a little proprietary seasoning blend that comes along here, Ralph. Tell us about that.
Okay, so you get the package. And you know what I love about this, David, is, listen, a lot of people, they get the steak and they're like, oh no, I don't want to ruin this steak, Ralph. What do? You don't want to put too much salt. You don't want to put too much pepper on it. We give you the seasoning. Now, this is perfectly tumbled. What do I mean by that? We take all that garlic powder, all that salt, that pepper, we perfectly tumble it. So every time you pick up a pinch and you go like this, you perfectly season these. You're not going to ruin them. It'll just accent the meat, and it'll take the guesswork out of going in your cupboard and saying, what should I put on these steaks? So this is awesome. I know Jane Brown loves to put this in a shaker and keeps it on her countertop for potatoes and fish and chicken. It's the gift that keeps giving, David.
Now look at this one. This one is...
I like that.
It's
like medium rare, right?
A little more medium rare for you. And juicy and tender. One thing to remember about the filet is the one part of the cow that's just along for the ride. No muscle going on here. That's why it's so tender. That's why it's so sought after. And Chef Ralph, we should also point out that the filet is thicker in the beginning and trails off to a smaller tail. Tell us about where these are cut.
Sure. So again, we always talk about our medallions and our tips. So the filet is about this big, okay? And right in the middle. And there's only like maybe 2 or 3, David, the prize cut. This is what these are. These are that center cut filet mignon. And by the way, these are wet aged. And people say, well, what is wet aged? That means in 28 days, we keep them in their juices and it compacts the flavor. It tenderizes them even more if a filet could be that more tender. That's what makes these steaks so special, is because that wet age process. And you could taste that, David. It's a richness and a boldness that you're not going to get at the grocery store. And I will tell you, people will never believe this. When I run out of steaks, I have no choice, but I have to go to the grocery store and get a steak. And can I tell you something? Not even close. Not even close. And it reminds me how lucky I am, and of course, QVC customers are.
So many of us are looking for that perfect steak to serve for holiday. And remember, cook these to your liking. If you like them a little more done, if you like them a little more medium rare, you can do that as well. But just lovely and delightful. Now, if you want these delivered now, $1,100 to go around. If you want December 7th, $900 now left to go around. All of these are individually packaged. The potatoes, again, Ralph, the best cooking method there?
Sure. 400 degrees from frozen, David, about 25 to 35 minutes. I like to undercook them just a little bit because I like that creamy. I don't want them dried out too much. So I prefer like a creamy type of potato. So I'd say 25 to 30 minutes, 400 degrees from frozen. And by the way, quick tip on the filet, David. So a lot of people say, well, you know, I take them off the grill. I take them out of the pan. What do I do, Ralph? Do I make a sauce? I'm like, very simple. You take your favorite olive oil. As soon as they come off and they're ready to go, and just hit them with the olive oil. I have a little bit of butter on top of these. It'll make its own juice, David. You don't have to do anything other than some great olive oil.
That sounds perfect. And if you wanted to do a little compound butter after the fact, well, that's always nice too, isn't it?
Yes, very nice. And that's what I did here. I took like big chunks of, so when you're like when they're like about 2 or 3 minutes from done, whatever that temperature is, nice thick piece of butter on top of the filet, take some of that steak seasoning and just put it on top of the butter, and everything will literally come together. And that steak, because of that wet aging, will come right through and simply shine. It will not be overcome. Absolutely gorgeous.
Well, really perfect. Just a little sprinkling of that seasoning goes a long way. Beautiful blend of a little salt, pepper, some secret spices, some garlic, some other goodies that we can't tell you about because, you know, otherwise we'd have to, you know, deal with you. But this is what's so perfect. And you're going to love the great juiciness, the nice sear we get on the outside of these steaks, gorgeous grill marks. That's what it's all about, Ralph. You're looking for the perfect gift for someone who seems to have everything. We've got the great choice for you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it arrives on dry ice, and it comes to your doorstep, and like me, like it's like a gift for me. You absolutely will go crazy when it arrives because you're gonna be excited. The boxes are beautiful. We package them really nicely. They're individually packaged. We flash freeze them at the top of their freshness so they can last 12 months in the freezer. So if you give this to someone, this is special stuff. I mean, if you're having a birthday, or you know what, say it's Thursday and something really good happened in your life, pull out the fillets, David. Pull out the fillets, and you'll feel like you're in a great restaurant.
Well, Chef